June. This month marks the beginning of summer and apparently derives from Juno, the ancient Roman goddess of marriage and childbirth. This might be a reason why it's a popular month for weddings, but I think it's more likely due to garden flowers and long hours of daylight. Garden flowers for this month include the rose, which symbolizes romance, and honeysuckle, which symbolizes happiness. The summer solstice occurs on June the 20th or 21st, when the sun sinks at about 9:10. It's lovely to sit outside in the evenings, especially without the one thing I disliked about Japan. Yes, mosquitoes. Now, Granddaddy's potatoes, which he calls taters, are ready to dig up.
Oh, not bad at all.
We strain them, add a good knob of butter, and then some mint, also from our garden.
Marks out of 10?
What for? The taters?
Yes.
I'll give them a 9.
Oh, I think I'd give them a 10.
Oh, thank you, Phil. You very made my day.
Willow, what do you think of them? Lights will guide you, bring solace to your bone. Anytime. This is digitalis, commonly known as the foxglove. And this plant, which loves to grow in wetlands, is understandably called cotton grass. The fluffy seed heads used to be used to stuff pillows and also to dress wounds and cuts during World War I. Although it's often said, I would like to mention here that if you are speaking a foreign language, please don't be afraid of making mistakes. In fact, slight pronunciation differences can actually be quite funny. And when you both laugh, there's no need for any embarrassment. The laughter often becomes a shared emotion that brings you closer together. A UK friend of mine at a shop in Japan once asked, "Momiage ga arimasu ka?" And when I was buying a motorbike in Japan, I asked the salesman, "Benpi wa dou desu ka?" And speaking of Benpi, I remember an elderly UK relative of mine often confused the words of constitution and constipation and asked me, how did the Japanese constipation change after the war? Now, that's a difficult question to answer. Hang on a sec. He just ate one of the grass carp we put in last summer. C'est la vie. That's nature. C'est la vie comes from French, but is used in English. It literally means that's life, and is mainly used when minor setbacks occur. On the other hand, that's life carries a slightly more serious tone. Actually, it is estimated that about 75% of English words come from other languages. If you like, here's a small quiz to try. What languages do these words derive from? And by the way, roughly how many Japanese words do you think are now used in English? The answer is of course debatable, but apparently about 20 or so. How many times do we pass by treasures without ever realizing? I have been lucky enough to walk across a frozen sea in Russia, to sleep with camels in the desert, and many other things. Adventures I could have because I always had a place where I could return to. And thanks to my experience of living in Japan, I now realize that this is where I belong. This is my home, and yours too.